Bonjour and welcome back to a new session of Learning French with Merlyn. I promise you pronunciation, vocabulary building and fun. So the way I am teaching you is the way I have been taught in France. It will be very methodical. Please do follow the sessions. I assure you that you will be able to speak very fluent French and have strong fundamentals in French as well. So this session is all about basics of Presentez-vous. What is Presentez-vous? I think you would have gotten it. Présenter is present and vous is you. So we're doing a present yourself or introduce yourself kind of video here, okay? This is a very important topic when it comes to 12th or 2nd PUC French. When you have oral exam in French, the first and the most important question is always Presentez-vous. So we need to be very fluent and very confident in what we speak, right? That is what I'm aiming at helping you in today. Let's begin our session. You see a girl on the screen? Her name is Preeti and she is 15 years old. So she is going to present herself. For now, imagine I am Preeti and I'm talking about myself. Je m'appelle Preeti. J'ai 15 ans. Now these two sentences, you would be familiar with them. Je m'appelle Preeti means my name is Preeti. J'ai 15 ans means I am 15 years old. Je suis née le 25 décembre à Delhi, en Inde. Let's break this. Je suis née. Now this is actually, it means I was born. Okay, so this is a past tense. We will look at that later. Le 25 décembre. So after le, you have the date. I was born the 25th December à Delhi. Which place? Which city are we talking about? In Delhi. En Inde. Inde is India. So we're saying en Inde, that means in India. An interesting thing is that in French, a country is also associated to a gender. So India is feminine, France is feminine. So when you're saying I was born in France, it will be en France. But for example, Portugal is a masculine country. So in that case, you would say au Portugal, okay? So here, if you're born in India, you will say en Inde. Je suis né le 25 décembre à whatever the city is, the city you were born in, en whatever your country, if it's a feminine country. And if it's a masculine country you were born in, it will be au whatever. We look at the gender associated to different countries and at that time you'll be clear with this. Mon père s'appelle Raj et ma mère s'appelle Mira. Père and mère, you know what it means. So you're basically saying that my father's name is Raj and my mother's name is Mira. J'ai un frère et deux sœurs. Clear? I have one brother and two sisters. J'aime danser, chanter et jouer. So that means I like to dance, to sing and to play. So here we're using full verbs, you can understand it. I like to play, I like to dance. Alright, so that is about Preeti. Now let's have Peter introduce himself. So he would say, Je m'appelle Peter. Je suis né le 25 janvier au Portugal. So he is born in Portugal and Portugal is a masculine country, which is why you have O and not en like you saw for India. Okay, so that's one thing you need to remember. Another thing you would have seen is that Preeti was a girl, which is why you saw N-E-E, ne, right? There were two E's. But since Peter is a boy, you will say N-E. Alright, when it comes to verbs, you will understand this. But as of now, we are not concentrating on the grammar in it. We are just learning different words and how to arrange them and how you can present yourself. So, you will pronounce it the same way, but the spelling varies. J'ai une sœur. I have one sister. Now remember when Preeti was explaining, she said j'ai un frère. Un was also one. And when we learned numbers, we learned un was one. But you can't say j'ai un sœur. Why not? Because sœur is feminine. Un is associated to masculine. So I have one uncle, I have one brother, I have one male cousin. All these will be un. The moment you're talking about feminine and it's one, okay, I have one aunt will be j'ai une tante. And then if I have one sister, it'll be j'ai une sœur. Now you would ask me, so what about deux, trois, quatre? Does it vary for that also? No, it doesn't. It's only different for one. Alright, so that's something you need to keep in mind. J'ai une sœur, but I have un frère. Now what if you are the only child and you don't have any brother or sister? Then how would you explain or say it? Je suis enfant unique. Enfant is child, okay? So je suis enfant unique means I am the only child. The remaining things will be the same, which is why I'm not explaining it over and over again. So mon père s'appelle, ma mère s'appelle, all this will remain the same. The only difference I can show you clearly right now is je suis né. If it's a boy, it will be N, E, accent aigu. If it's a girl, it will be N, E, accent aigu, E. Okay, the second difference is the country. So if you're born in a feminine country, I can say, yeah, in a feminine country, then it'll be en whatever. If you were born in a masculine country, it will be o whatever. Now what about if you were born in the United States? In that case, it's plural, right? It's not feminine or masculine. It's the United States. So then you will say aux États-Unis. États-Unis is United States and aux is the plural. Another thing I wanted to bring to your notice is if you have one brother and if you have one sister. So it'll be j'ai un frère et une sœur. But if it's 2, 3, 4, then there's no problem. You don't have to worry at all. And if you're the only child, it'll be je suis enfant unique. Now let's see what Peter likes to do. J'aime chanter, jouer avec mon chat, regarder la télé et lire des livres. Okay, so these are different options that you can use and they are very common hobbies, so you can take up any of them and make your own Presentez-vous. Now let's explain these. Chanter means to sing. Jouer avec mon chat. Jouer is to play. Avec is with. And mon is my. We saw mon père s'appelle, right? That was my father's name is. So the same mon that you see there is used here also. So mon is my and chat is a cat. So jouer avec mon chat means play with my cat. The next one is regarder la télé. Regarder is to see. So these are different verbs. We will use them, which is why I'm slowly including them in our videos. Regarder la télé. He likes to see the TV or watch the TV, okay? Lire des livres. Lire means to read. So he likes to read books. Livre is books, okay? Now you have an example of a boy and a girl presenting themselves. So it should be easy for you to make your own Presentez-vous. We will have a more advanced session also of Presentez-vous once we have completed a few more classes of grammar and all that. Until then, salut!